You guys ever think about how Hogwarts is basically Wakanda but for British kids? There's not really anything new that could be said about the Harry Potter franchise. If you were born in the late 90s or early 2000s, then you were absolutely either watching all of the movies or you were getting yourself in trouble at school and you were sent to a corner to read these books that incrementally got larger and larger. Kind of like this cyst that I have in my eye right now. You see that? My personal first introduction to Harry Potter was my first Halloween, the first one that I could possibly remember. I had to have been like age 4, 5. It was the first moment of self-realization. The moment my brain booted up and I entered the Matrix, I was standing there in a living room full of these robes and I had this tattoo on my forehead. We all grew up, followed the movies were great. Then as time went on, they still continued to stretch the living hell out of the franchise. They have these fantastic Beast movies that really don't really pique too much interest. They all failed on every front. Any movie in this universe that came after Deathly Hallows was immediately forgettable. It kind of reminds me of August 7th. A whole lot of mid has come out of this until recently when they announced Hogwarts Legacy. Looked promising, looked beautiful even. Somehow the game looked so good that it got itself into some controversy. I decided that I was actually going to give it a try, give it a spin, bring out the old ski mask and torrent that bad boy. And to my surprise, I think I actually understand the controversy now. Upon booting the game up, my first sign of wariness was when I saw these 3 flags across here, these 3 flags only. I'm not really sure what this is all about. Did this game only come to 3 countries? The background kind of looks like something that the Atari would have produced. And then I hit this screen here. Already, I got a lot of questions. To save you guys some time, I'm just going to bring up one. Why does Hogwarts need solar panels? Whatever, all the trailers look really cool. I'm just ready to get in some action. I go ahead and start the game up, and graphically, I feel lied to. Maybe this is a really funny joke, or maybe it's a callback to something I don't understand or am aware about.
Nitwit, blubber, oddment, tweak.
What the hell are you to say to me, you piece of shit? Adava Kedavra. You like that? New clothes, baby. Maybe I just don't remember the rules of Hogwarts, but I mean, just based off of this game alone and kind of going through it, there seems to be a safety concern. They kind of just jump all over the place. The whole school, everybody just jumps from bookcase to bookcase. That's actually how each student gets to class. They have to jump through each obstacle course throughout every single hall in order to get to the next class for the day. I guess that way they can cut PE out. They already have all the stamina from having to do this. So you can perform high-flying stunts and even hurt yourself in the process. Already an hour in, and I don't see anything from the trailers. The trailers are fake. Remember how awesome it looked to ride the broomstick in the trailers for Hogwarts Legacy? Well, this is what it looks like here. This is actually what you get. This is not even close. This is hilariously comical. I think the only thing that does look similar to the original trailer we saw was the combat. You could actually see it side by side. They look damn near identical. It's perfectly aligning with each other. That's the one thing I do appreciate, is that it plays the same. A lot of people were disappointed because they didn't add Quidditch in this game. Honestly, I could live without it. The one thing I wouldn't have been able to live without if they didn't add it was, remember in the Hogwarts world where they did the rhythm games? This is the thing that I'm glad they did. I actually put the time and care into putting this really strong system, this very intricate and deep system of pressing 4 buttons in succession together. Another thing you could do in this game is slip slide around a floor that a goblin's trying to clean. It's a little rude, but I'll take it. And I don't even know what the hell this is. They're just starting to take liberties at this point. Now, one thing that I did learn is that this isn't the only version of this game. You remember back in the day where like the PS3 and the Wii version of a game would be completely separate, completely different. I guess that's what they did here. I'm only playing the PC version of the game. I decide I'm gonna go ahead and give the Nintendo Switch version a spin.